Hello everyone, welcome back to CKA series. Today I am going to discuss another CKA exam question which is related to setup or install cri-dockerd. For this question you don't need any Kubernetes cluster. You can practice on single VM also, is fine. Let's discuss what is problem statement here. Like I said, you have to log in appropriate worker node for this in the exam. Now you have to set up this cri-dockerd for Kubernetes. They say Kubernetes, but there is no Kubernetes involved here. These are prerequisites when you set up your Kubernetes cluster. What is the cri-dockerd? This is connecting. We all know, right? Docker is not compatible with CRI. So if you want to use Docker as a runtime in your Kubernetes, there is some component. It should connect Kubernetes, kubelet and Docker. So that is cri-dockerd. You have to set up this one. So here they give you the package. You don't need to get this package from any official docs. It is already available in this location. So you just need to install this one using dpkg command. Once you install this one, you have to enable and start the cri-docker service. After that, you have to one more task here. You have to configure the following system parameters. These are also prerequisites when you set up a Kubernetes cluster. It is related to networking components. After you configure this, ensure persist across reboots and apply to the running system. I clearly give you in the solution doc how you fix this problem statement, how you solve this problem statement. I don't go in depth of what is each system parameter here. Mostly these are help in pod-to-pod communication, node-to-node communication, and also how much connections your pod should have, like the maximum connections you give for a like this. These system parameters defines. So here you have only two tasks. These are already present in the cluster, in the node, whatever the node you log in here. You have to using dpkg, you have to install this one. After install, you have to enable and start cri-docker service. Once it is done, you have to apply these system parameters and also ensure persist across reboots. I clearly give you in the solution document what and all you need to do. Let's solve this problem statement. Before that, we have to set up the practice scenario. In this practice scenario, it will download this package and store in this location. That's all about the practice scenario. For that I bring up a new VM on the AWS. So let's run this script here. Give the execute permission and run the script. It will install everything. Okay. Once it is done, in the solution doc I clearly give you what and all you have to do. We can follow the solution doc right now. But let's see the setup scenario is completed or not. It will take few seconds. Let's wait for here. You can try on single VM, any AWS VM on this question. For this you don't need any Kubernetes cluster up and running. You also try this on Killer Coda, but in Killer Coda all these already configured when you bring up a single VM on Killer Coda. So that's why I created new VM on AWS and trying to set up this solution. Okay, here practice setup scenario is ready. Now if you search here, this is package already there. This is you have to install. In exam you don't need to use sudo because sudo you log in as a sudo user only. Now I am setting this thing. Once it is installed, what and all you have to do, you have to reload component, daemon reload. And here next you have to do enable this cri-docker, whatever we install just now. Next you have to start the cri-docker. Now let's check the status, is it running or not. It is running successfully. Your first task is completed. Now you have to set these system parameters related to network. In solution doc, I clearly give you what and all commands you have to run. First you have to, here after this first task completed, now let's move to the second task here. First you have to load these modules. Okay, what exactly these modules, why you have to load? Because see, Linux kernel itself a big application. So all the features is not loaded by default, only some default features are loaded. So some important features packaged as modules. So whenever we want, we have to load these modules, then only those features will be applied. So this is the command you have to use in exam also. You don't need to use sudo, but here I am using sudo. You have to enable load two modules. So what after running this command, it will load into the running kernel. That's what exactly is these two things. You just remember this thing. You have to do two modules here. These commands you will get automatically when you install tab. Okay, but these you have to remember these two because these two are related to these features, the Linux features. These are the Linux kernel features. So without load this module you can't run. Okay, please remember that thing. After running two commands, you have to persist these. If you don't need to run this command, but make sure persist is the best practice. Okay, what and all I am doing here, either you use VM and you can create one file here, kubernetes.conf, and add two modules. So even when system is reboot, these will load it automatically. This is best practice. These are all done when we set up Kubernetes cluster before. Okay, these you cannot need it in exam, but if you do, that's the best practice. Always prefer best practice. Okay, now I persist these two modules, whatever we load. Now let's see what and all parameters we have to do. You have to configure these system parameters because either you run these manually like sudo sysctl is like the settings for this feature. Okay, but in the question clearly they gave you you have to persist across reboots and apply to the running system. That's why whatever the features they ask you here, you have to store in this file and apply those. So if you add this in sysctl is the configuration file in this directory with this name. So whenever system is reboots, it automatically loaded. What are the features they give you? Either you open as a vim sudo vim this file, or you try to practice using this only. It's up to you how you do in the exam. Okay, once it is done, now you have to apply these sysctl parameters to running the system. Here I ask you two things. One, you have to persist and also apply to the running system. For running apply system, you have to run the sysctl command. That is like sysctl is like kind of the system settings for these features. So let's run this command again. Now it is loaded and applied. Okay, whatever the kernel features they ask you. That's all about the question. If you want, you can run here. From here the question is completed. Okay, for testing these you don't need to do in the exam these things. I just gave you the will it apply or not for the cross check. That's it about. And also you don't need to run this one also. We already checked the status and enabled. Okay, that's all about this scenario, this problem statement. If you need these docs, you can reach out my Telegram channel. Thanks for watching the video.